Hello and welcome back to GameQuest. I'm Mike.
And I'm Tony.
And hopefully today will be the last day in the Forest Temple.
Hopefully, let's get out of here.
A spider!
Be gone, spider.
Our most dastardly opponent yet vanquished.
Alright, so...
And so we killed, Beth, Joelle,
Amy?
Amy, and is that one crying? Huh.
Okay.
No, well, unfortunately, she's still a demon, so...
Oh, okay.
And this one's gimmick is a shell game, basically. That's the one behind you. Not that one.
Meg.
Meg, okay. It's the one to your left now. The one standing right there. It's the one, that one, yes. Bow. You can't attack it, you have to pull from a range. There
Okay.
we go.
But I like using the sword.
Yes, well, this one's gimmick is they stay the same distance away from...
No?
I think it's that one, actually. No.
Huh, how did
We
I...
spun around so much that we completely lost track of which one was the real one.
I am...
Arrows.
Alright, sweet. Yeah. God, I love guessing right the first time. It's objectively better than just constantly failing.
You know how the puzzles in this game are like super hard or whatever, but like I enjoy that it's not just a go here fight this guy kind of experience.
Yeah?
Like each of the various boss fights and monsters in the game are as much a puzzle as they are oh.
I guess I just keep doing that then.
You want to go get one more fairy before you go to the next part of the dungeon?
Yeah, it is a thing I can do, isn't it?
I mean, I hate to say it, but you're probably going to need every fairy you've got
Oh, come on.
in the boss fights.
And I have caught a fairy.
Yep, that's 3. I'm trying to remember where you get the 4th bottle from. I mean, we'll probably find it, but like... Eh. Onwards.
Onwards. And, well, I can't say upwards because we're going down next.
It's kind of funny in retrospect. It's like, oh hey, like time to go to the boss room. And it's like, where do you need to go? Well, first you have to explore this gigantic, sprawling complex to fight ghosts. And it's like the boss is literally right there. This was actually a fun gimmick.
Okay. The entire room shifts.
Yeah, there's like a ring in the middle that rotates, and then, oh hey look, a Scatola. Or a gold Scatola, I should say. The Spider of the Curse. Yeah.
That's sweet.
And unless I miscounted, that should be 20, so after this we can go back to Kakariko and get another whatever they give us.
Sweet.
Bundle of arrows.
Alright. Man. Like, it must be really strong. Because this room cannot be, like, lightweight. Wait. Is there any other holes, or...?
That's the entrance to the next... to an area that's barred off still. I think from here, yeah, the next... right behind where you are. There you go.
That's...
Okay, so that one has a red carpet.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think if you go back the other way, it'll open that way. Because, yeah, because that's the red one. The other one doesn't have an extension past it.
Alright. No, seriously, how big is this thing? That's gotta be, like...
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like he's pushing it past certain points, so it's probably more that there's some kind of a sensor thing that's set up so that when you do a thing, it reacts a certain way. And now, I think the only one you could do now is just have it be forward backwards, like on the blue ones. Because you're not doing anything now, and then it automatically stops on its own, too. So I think that, like, basically the way that's working is a giant switch. It's like, okay, so rotate one left. As to how that's working, I have no idea. I'm a fantasy architect, not a fantasy mason.
Please let there be different music in the next section. I am so tired
Of this flute.
of this flute.
It's kind of appropriate that the boss room resembles an art gallery, given the way that this place looks like a castle, generally speaking. I also like this floor motif.
Oh?
Because if you look at it, like, you'll note there's the way that it's set up or whatever. It's got the Triforce, got some other stuff on it. But do you recognize the other clear art influence in this style?
There's a circle here, but I'm not recognizing where it comes from.
Do you remember how Ganondorf's armor looked?
Yeah, I remember how his armor looks.
So this kind of looks like a fusion of basically between like the Hyrule Royal basically style crest thing or whatever, and like the kind of Gerudo aesthetic.
Oh.
Kind of symbolizing, because you see it's like the sun kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they also kind of look like Triforce pieces. Got the Triforce and the ring in the middle of it. And then it's got that same kind of basically trim.
That's cool.
So it's like, yeah, this is like the central rug, and then he has 9 portraits of Sleepy Hollow all around it.
Yeah. Is that a kid up on the tree?
It might be, but it might also be like a moon.
A moon?
Like a crescent moon behind the trees.
Oh yeah, that might be.
It's heavily stretched and pixelated on the screen that we're using, so like, I couldn't tell you for sure. If you get a little bit closer.
I think that's supposed to be a moon.
Yeah, I think that's a moon. It just looks like a boot in a tree.
It ominously looked like basically a blonde kid in a green tunic just sitting up on a tree in his lonesome. I was sitting there going like, what's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Huh. What are these pictures supposed to be towards? Is it supposed to be like Ganon's castle?
I'm gonna be completely honest, the silhouette makes me think of the Psycho House.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Where it's like there's the Bates Motel, but then there's like the other house, and it's just up on a hill.
Yeah.
And it just has that little kind of angular look to it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can kind of see what you mean, actually. It does kind of look like the same kind of...
Did you know we have no idea what happened to the original Psycho house?
Really?
Yeah, no, there are suspicions of it being torn down, remodeled, and repurposed like at least a dozen times. The one that's on display now in like the Universal backlots is from like the 4th remake. And even then, it's not like a real house, just like a facade of one or whatever, because like... There's a video I watched, I wish I could remember who it was. I think it was James Rolfe, the Cinemassacre angry video game nerd guy, did a video on it, trying to track what happened to it historically. So what you doing?
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any way to do anything here. I can't use my ocarina. It's blacked out for some reason.
Yeah, this boss is really inconsiderate. We've been here for like 5 minutes talking about like doing art critique and talking about movies.
It's just like our time isn't like unlimited or anything.
I mean, like, yeah, we're here for the meeting. It's important, this stuff, but it's like we got like 5 other temples we could be doing, man.
Maybe I don't have something to activate the thing. Or maybe drama is the reason I've been stuck here.
Okay, now how did you get a whole ass horse into a room that had one entrance? But okay, you're a ghost.
You're the spookiest ghost. Okay.
Okay, if you're a ghost, it makes more sense how you're able to sneak up on us.
And he's going into the paintings. Okay.
Oh.
Ah. Okay, that looked like some kind of lightning?
Yep. Have you figured out the boss gimmick yet?
Maybe? Oh no.
Wrong one.
Okay, I am living on the edge.
Do you want some advice?
This is the wrong one. Which means you're...
I cannot believe you got him before he got you. That has to be the closest it's even remotely conceivable to. Okay, there's one of them. There's the other one. So, that one.
Haha, no, get back in there.
But yeah, you should see if you can see both of them and then try to figure out which one's the real one. Okay, there's one.
Which means...
That one.
Huh.
Oh. Oh yeah, you have hit him 3 times, haven't you?
Oh. Oh, hey, this is familiar.
Death tennis.
Are we too close to each other, friend?
If you're blocking with your shield, it doesn't do anything. You have to bounce it back.
Ow.
I mean, if you mess up the timing, that's not Ganon's fault. There you go.
Oh, sweet.
Hit him with your sword. Oh, now he's doing this.
Okay.
Wow.
Huh.
Taking him behind the woodshed here. I find it weird that like his legs just kind of dangle awkwardly
Yeah?
when he's floating around.
Is that supposed to be like a woo ghosty kind of deal?
I mean, it's weird because like you see him do like a strike a pose dramatically when he goes to like throw a blast at you.
Yeah, he does,
Then
huh?
like otherwise they just kind of dangle and they dangle bonelessly. Like empty pants caught in the breeze in a clothesline. Also, what kind of a weapon is that supposed to be?
I... Darn it, I wasn't paying attention. I can't critique his weapon choice.
It was like a trident with a point on the other end, but had like a giant eye in the middle of it.
Huh.
Hey kid, looks like you did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you've defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions.
This seems a bit harsh. Like, I mean, yeah, the ghost didn't win, but did you need to send him to the realm in between?
He is in a place the light cannot touch. He is in a realm between realms. Hey, a heart container.
Sweet. Alright, what's next? I've been turned into a rupee.
Your greed has gotten the better of you.
My greed has gotten the better of me.
Hey, Chamber of the Sages. And you'll note the platform Saria is standing on. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. The symbol on it is the same one that's on the Forest Temple platform outside the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a giant fan.
I am Saria, the Sage of the Forest Temple.
I mean, I know your name.
I always believed that you would come, because I know you.
Is this just an awkward translation, or did she speak like this in the original Japanese as well?
No. You don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now please take this medallion. So like I mentioned it before, but like here's Saria talking about how like they can't really be friends anymore and like this stuff, and she's destined to live in another world for him and do this stuff. Like the hero of time is like has like the worst time of anyone. You receive the Forest Medallion. Saria awakens the stage and adds her power to yours. Like no, seriously though, every step forward he takes costs him something. Saria will always be your friend. Oh, look, a shrub.
Oh, sweet. That's some nice kind of like, possible future growth. Why is he getting so close to it?
Get spooked, nerd. Is he chewing out one of his own basically stems so he looks like a southern yokel?
Hey
there! I'm the Deku Tree Sprout!
Oh no.
Because you and Saria broke the curse in the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish!
Oh no.
Thanks a lot! Were you expecting a more refined voice? Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognize you with your grown body, did they? You're all alone in the world! That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. Unlike you. They don't have to worry about taxes. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not actually a Kokiri. You're actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal this secret to you, so you can know why you were always secretly ostracized by your peers. Look at that camera real close to my gross ditto face.
Oh hey, look. Fire.
Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world.
Okay.
That's actually interesting. There's a unification war.
Unification War sounds like an amazing piece of lore.
One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and a baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree and the guardian spirit of the forest. She turned into a Stalfos.
Why are you like this?
Everyone turns into Stalfos. The Deku Tree insists this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away and became a Stalfos that you probably killed in the forest temple, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come. We're kicking you out. You're an adult now. Find your own house. You are Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. We were never going to truly accept your kind.
Oh. Okay, then.
And now, you have learned of your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right. You must save the land of Hyrule.
Huh.
Now, Link, break the curses on all of the temples and return peace to Hyrule. Please do it before you turn into a Stalfos.
So I'm just not accepted at all in the forest, then. Okay.
I mean, if you want to be the grown dude basically hanging out with small children all the time, I mean... This is one of the few places they can't send the Child Protective Services. They'll turn into Stalfos. It's kind of the thing that we do.
Oh my god.
So anyway, you'll note that the Kokiri Forest is returned to its former peaceful state, like it was more like monster everyone was hiding inside. I feel like I've known you for a long time, mister. Man, I don't know what is up with my bit comedy today, but like now that we're walking around the Kokiri Forest, we're saying like, oh hey, you can buy arrows at a shop only if you have a bow. Have you got one, mister? And like no one recognizes you, and it's like all sad and everything. And instead of truly reflecting on the moment, I'm thinking of Fast Times at Ridgemont High, where like God, who was it? Was it Matthew McConaughey or something? It was somebody. He was just like sitting there, and he's like, "Tell you what about these high school girls, man? I keep getting older, and they stay the same age." Oh man. Oh hey, look, another one. I still think you really look like somebody I've seen before, mister. Teach me some fancy fencing. All I've ever done is tap B all my life. You're an esteemed company, my friend.
Yeah.
Now that the Deku Tree sprout is growing and the Great Deku Tree's meadow, the forest has returned to normal.
Speaking of the Deku Tree sprout, is the sprout just gonna, like, eat the corpse of, like, its old body?
The way I understand it is that he has inherited the mantle of the Forest Guardian, so he has, like... I'm not sure if he's, like, the kid or the reincarnation of the original Deku Tree. But either way, he's the new guardian spirit of the forest. He's just the Deku Tree. Link, I wonder if he will come back.
Why? Did he leave the forest? He's probably dead then.
Everyone who leaves the forest dies.
And everyone who enters the forest turns into Stalfos. There's no happy endings.
Did Ganondorf turn into a Stalfos?
Did Ganondorf?
If you give it enough time, is that where fandom came from? He was like, oh man, I'm gonna turn into a Stalfos because of the forest curse. I'll just leave it here in the forest. Turn me into a monster, will you?
I curse you, that's what I'll do.
Cursed him right up, that's what I did. This is such a dumb conversation.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, Epona. Figure out what we're doing next time on Game Quest, I guess?
Next time.